Hello everyone and welcome to another tournament stream. Woohoo! Bit of house cleaning to get out of the way. There is a 3-minute delay on the stream. That is to avoid any stream sniping happening, and there are rewards on the portal if you are from the EU server. Make sure to watch through the portal. Make sure that you are logged in and that you have accepted cookies, because that is the only way that the timers will work. So with the room invite already there, I can now actually take you to my garage. And basically, tonight we're going to be streaming the first day of the final stages for Blitz Masters season. And this is our top 4. We have Appa, Aqua, Demon, and Imor. And we are starting off with Aqua versus Imor. This is the match that we're going to be seeing. After that, on my channel, we are going to watch the lower bracket final. I will stream for the amount of time that the portals are active. I could stream for a lot longer, but technically speaking, there's no use to that because the timers are like a hard stop. Thank you, Ren. You're a legend. Basically, I've had some underwater commentary kind of thing happening with a little bit of bug in my microphone. So I'm just very happy every time I start the stream that someone is just there to confirm whether or not my microphone is working as it should. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the matches tonight. Earlier today I was streaming Apex server. That was highly enjoyable, so I have high expectations for EU as well. And tomorrow I will also be streaming Apex server as well as EU server. So Blitz dominating my weekend basically, but it's all worth it because tours are just great fun to watch. And in my case to commentate on as well. I don't pretend to be pro in any way, shape or form. But it is just something really I enjoy because the fact that basically this is the top level gameplay that you can get in the game. This is what happens when 7 people play together, have tactics together, build on each other. It's like proper team play, and you do not get that in randoms. So for me, in that way, it is always great fun to watch, and getting to commentate on it is kind of like having a front row seat to an epic match. So yeah, I always enjoy that. So here we are in the room. We are starting it off on Lagoon tonight. Lagoon, beautiful, bit jungle-ish map. Bit tropical map. With lots of like bits of temples left. It has 3 bases, 1 in the middle and 2 on basically each outward corners. Lots of fire lines happening. Usually we see people camp in certain positions just to see where everyone else is going. And that generally just leads to fun gameplay, even though it could be slow building where they're just basically trying to gather information before doing anything. But that is, of course, part of the whole tournament as well. I kind of want to say Zert's name really, really loudly, but with that abbreviation I can't. So we'll just call him Zert. But yeah, we have Aqua ready with a Chieftain MK6, 4 AMX 54s, an E50M and an LT. And Imor is ready with 4 AMX 54s, a Chieftain MK6, 2 of them even, and a 215B. So basically, there's a bit more mobility on Aqua's side. The question is if it will be a brawly game or if those meths are going to be making all the difference because of the fact that they can run around more. Thank you, Ren. Seriously appreciate that. 1 minute left to go before we go into the first match. Honestly, it's just I have like a moderator team on my channel, and they are just all fabulous people. Ren doesn't have like a wrench next to their name, but they're equally important. Thinking along with me like that, and in case of Eric and Agassi just helping me with the giveaways before earlier in the season, and Mutsu as well. Mutsu's been super busy, so he's not been there much this season, but that's not his fault. It's just life busy. But it makes so much difference when you know that as a streamer you can just relax and focus on the games and what is happening in-game rather than having to mind the chat and mind basically the background work, let's say. So yes, I really appreciate my peeps in the chat a lot. And here we go. Countdown clock has begun. We are going to go into that very first game. It is a double elimination, meaning that people can lose once for free and go to the lower bracket and try to get back up. Let's see. I kind of expect people to be going towards the middle. At the very least, just to spot. The chieftains have been sort of had like a, oh god, how do you call that? A sort of scouting thing. They're playing the heavy role more than the heavy role. Spacey heading towards the C section. But Wahlberger is indeed going towards the spot where he can see where everyone from Imor is, that's the wrong button, is crossing over. And there will be blind shots into the bush that he's at, and they missed him. That is pretty much all 7 shots that did not pen him. I'm not sure if he realizes just how lucky he is. I hope they watch that back. See now, having been taken. There's still blind shots in the bush there. Immo is taking base A. And Zerd is holding there. We have Villino holding in the base. All of them are like basically there's cover behind them. Babenko, Oleg, now spotting Zerd, as well as Bombardino. The names are a bit wild, not gonna lie. Zerd losing quite a bit of HP there. But Bjornen as well. Rhymes for Dimes now losing a little bit. Flex Assist is... Ooh, he could potentially push and cost him quite a bit of hurt. Zerd is basically the one, together with Oleg, that has lost the most HP. Blind shot happening there. But Aqua has the base advantage. The point advantage at least. Wildburger taking it. That was a blind shot into Wildburger though. So he has to be careful because he can get shot where he's at. Flex Assist losing a little bit of HP as well. Ghosty and Bombardino have moved up a bit. Villino, oof. The Hills losing quite a bit of HP there. As does, that's what she said. Nice bounce by Ghosty. I love the Tracer Shells, honestly. Being able to see what is happening is so much more fun. And of course, they can't see those tracers like that. They can see the tracer in the air and see it hit the ground or them. But we see more of the shells than they do. Komorian losing a little bit of HP as well. HP-wise, it's neck and neck. It's very close together. Everyone is content to just slowly but surely whittle away HP. Wildburger shooting some blind shots. This is a fun fact though. Base B is protected from both... Oof! Hit into Wildburger. Base B is protected from both sides. Willino taking a big hit there. I think there was Bjorn that hit him. They have to be careful not to lose too much. It is neck and neck. Willino does get spotted as he tries to leave. Does seem to get away with it though. He is rotating out of there. So is Ghosty. Oleg not quite chasing him down. Willino is still spotted as well. Has to be careful not to be shot by Oleg. And of course he's not alone, which is helpful as well. They are still shooting at Wildburger. Wildburger is in a tricky position. Ghosty also pulling back a little bit. They want Favelo to be Favela in a different position, I reckon, but it might be costly for him to cross over. He is spotted. Has to be careful. Has to use that little rock there. We have Spacey and the hills holding at the back there. Wahlberger landing one into Rhymes Like Dimes. But he does have to be careful. It is a very slow going game. We're almost 5 minutes in. The hills landing a little hit in, that's what she said. Zerd trying to get another shot into him. We're almost at the 700 mark. They have exactly the same amount of HP left, 13,280. That is a rare treat. But it will be up to Imo to make a move and to sense where they can best push. Ghosty is pulling back. Aqua is situated together. There's only one tank between them. If basically Imo kills Waldburger, who is getting shot at, then basically that would secure the victory for them. He is nicely holding there, but they do have to be very careful. No shots here and there. We're nearing the 1 minute mark. Imo is pushing Komorian. Pushing over. Ghosty is being pushed. Komorian is the preferred target for Aqua. Ghosty has to hold. Has to try and hold. Wahlberger relocating. They know that there's only one tank between them. Aqua is going after, that's what she said. They might go for the base as well, just to add insult to injury. Zerd is being pushed. Oof, there goes Ghosty. 23 seconds left to go. There goes Zerd. There goes, that's what she said. 13 seconds left to go. They need that kill. They need that kill desperately. Komorian still alive. That is not what they intended. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Can they... Oh, both teams on both sides. Favela goes down as well. And the game is for Imo. Holy crap. This is one of those games that's just nail-biting at the end. So slow building. And then it ends like this. It's brutal. It's bloody. It's brutal. Komorian. I'm going to call him out of the match because he survived. He was the one crossing over. He was the one Aqua was targeting. But they did not get to kill him. Well played. What a game. If this is anything like the games we're going to have tonight, I'm going to be so happy. One minute, 10 seconds left before we go into the second game on Lagoon. Aqua now taking a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen in the E50M, 3 AMX 54s, a 215B and a Super Conqueror. Versus potentially 5 AMX 54s, a Chieftain, and an E50M. I do hope that Oleg is not having internet issues. That's the thing though, with the portal there's no chat. But that's also like, the portal and YouTube can't really communicate much, so when the portal starts, basically the viewers on the portal are not counted anymore on YouTube. It's really weird. But yeah, they also don't have chat there. But to be fair, I do think most people just put the portal stream on and then just don't watch anymore. And I can't really blame them for that either. I have the stream playing on my iPad as well just to get free rewards, because free stuff. But here we have it, 4 seconds left before we go into the second game on Lagoon, the second game in this matchup. Let's see. Hey, Agassi. Hey, Blue Steel. I was tuning with Blue Steel earlier today. We had an 85% win rate, and he was carrying me like a boss because I was moving left and right. I do have an ace, though, from that battle, which I'm going to show off later. This is interesting. Wild Burger heading towards the base A area. He might go for a very cheeky early cap. No, he's looking to see if anyone is there. No one is spotted at all. This is gonna put them off. Emo going for base B, which is a very cheeky move. No, they're not going for the base. They're going for the push. They're going to try and take out Spacey and the hills. And now all of a sudden, they're not quite sure. Comorian pushing in is meeting multiple guns. And now we have Bjorn heading towards the C area. Bombardino is there. Is now moving. They don't know that Bjorn is there as well. Ghosty getting tracked. Favela losing HP. Base C now also being taken. This is a very tricky game that Imo is trying to play here. They might get away with capping the bases, but is this going to be very costly? Because there's like 4 guns from Aqua there. This might not be as intended. Bombardino is going to be holding on his own. Bjorn is also pushing. We have Spacey coming up behind them. Bombardino is not going to survive for long. Spacey now trying to deal with reaction. We have Wildburger arriving as well. The Hills turning around to help out Spacey with reaction. Comorian turning around. Also trying to help. Ooh, that does not all depend well. Bombardino is the first one gone. Flaxosis is not looking too healthy though. He is shooting Wildburger, but he does go down to Wildburger. The Hills going to take a hit. Comorian very low on HP. Does go down as soon as Ghosty does as well. Zerd not looking too healthy. Oleg goes down. Zerd is going to be gone on the next reload probably. And it is. Now we have Favela being focused on reaction. Not looking too healthy. Spacey arriving. Favela goes down. Reaction goes down. B has been stolen. HP wise, Imo has the advantage. Position wise, it could be very tricky. I wonder if Wildburger is going to try and get base C. Big hit into Rhymes Like Dimes. That is exactly what they needed. Spacey right now is not spotted. But all 3 of Imo are. And they're going to try and create crossfire, I reckon. Wildburger is moving. Rhymes Like Dimes is going after base A. Wildburger is running around. They need to take out the guns and they need to survive. Wildburger arriving. That's what she said is the preferred target here. The Hills goes down. Oh, Spacey missing that shot. Wildburger is a juicy target. They have to be careful with that as well. Spacey missing some very vital shots here. He goes down. Ooh, those shots not penning. Wildburger, last one left alive. This was Aqua's match to lose. Those last few shots by Spacey, not penning, made all the difference here, and there's not much they can do about that. Wildburger getting proxy spotted. He kind of has to. Oh, he does get that hit in, but does not survive. And the game is for Imo. Those few missed shots, that is how close it comes. Those 2 missed shots basically turning the whole of the game. And that's also the pressure. And just the immense pressure that they're under. And that makes the score 2-0 for Imo right now. Imo looking very, very strong. But also because they're punishing Aqua for every mistake they make. We are moving on to a different map. We're going to go to Castilla. Definitely my least favorite tournament map. We usually see very slow games on here. Mainly because there's so many crossfire lines and camping positions that people can get shot from everywhere. So they are very, very careful. Every now and again we get a fun brawly game here, but I kind of expect the game to be slow building. Let's see. Both teams are already completely ready now. I wonder if we're going to see a cheeky B cap. It has happened before, and there are LTs in the game, 2 of them for Immor. We also see a Hori. So we have Aqua ready with a T62A, 3 AMX54s, 2 E50Ms and an LT, versus 2 LTs, 2 E50Ms, a Hori, a Concept 1P and an AMX54. And let's see. Those last 2 games have to have been frustrated for Aqua though, because they were close and it was little things that cost them the game there. And here we go, countdown clock has begun. And we are going to Castilla. Let's see. I'm not actually sure if you're supposed to say you really know or willin' ho. I'm gonna go with willin' ho. Just because I can, and it sounds cleaner. Willin' ho could also be the case. Willin' ho is what we're sticking with until I learn how to pronounce it differently. Teams splitting up, Wild Burger heading towards the middle, but the Met Pack is heading to the Citadel from both sides. I still can't believe he can get up the way that Bombardino did. Such a cheeky thing. He gets spotted. He gets shot from all the way on the corner. He does reset the base. He's not going to last though. He's being farmed from the other side. Now we have Ghosty arriving as well. They are getting shot multiple times. Oof. Wildburger losing a little bit of HP as well. Wildburger losing a lot of HP. Running off, but Komorian being there was very costly for him. Rhymes like Dimes in the corner there, being a golden position. Making it very hard for Aqua to move. Zerd up the ramp there, spawning the Flex Assist, and Oleg is getting shot at from the corner by Rhymes Like Dimes as well. They gotta know he's in the corner there, and he is getting shot from there, blind shot now, because he's no longer spotted. Cheeky. Aqua is basically having had the rug pulled out from under them. Neither team has a base right now, but Aqua lost so much HP just for being. Reaction going for the base cap with That's What She Said again. That did not reset it. They can't afford to let Immor get that cap though. But they do get it. And that shot did not pen. RNG is not with Aqua tonight. And now Immor has an HP advantage. They have a growing point advantage. And Aqua is a bit at a loss. This is not the Aqua that we know and love. Flex Assist is being set upon, but Spacey losing so much HP as they just to get there. Komorian getting shot for it as well, but Spacey is not going to survive this. He's going to be gone at the next reload, and he is. Komorian killing him off. And now the heals is in a tricky position. Aqua forced into action that they don't want to do. Rhymes Like Dimes arriving there. Zerd being set upon. He is gone. There goes the hills, and it's just 4v6 right now. Bombardino is hightailing it out of there. He's being chased. Favela. Wildburger wanting to get that shot in. They are whittling them down. Comorian has 23 HP left, but is still alive. Wildburger has to be very, very careful. Can't really do anything. A is being stolen by Ghosty. But B is being kept as well. And they need to make every bit of HP that they've got count. B has been taken. Bombardino is going to be gone at Oleg's next reload. He goes down, making it 6v3. Wildburger miraculously still alive, but that's not going to last because now Rhymes Like Dimes is arriving as well, and he goes down. Ghosty, very low on HP on the other side, is also not going to survive. There is Favela. He is the last one left alive. Imo forcing Aqua to play their game. And Aqua so far has had little reply to that. It's a very brutal matchup so far. Aqua seeming completely unbalanced, and they were the ones that won every round of the round robin. And now, Imo is up for match point, meaning that if they win one more game, Aqua's down to the lower bracket. Whereas Aqua has to win 4 in a row in order to go through to the upper bracket. It's not impossible, but they really have to get themselves together. Imo is looking super strong tonight. One minute left to go. Aqua ready for potentially their final stand in this matchup at least. With an LT, a Batchat, a Hori, 3 AMX 54 and a Super Conqueror. Versus 3 E50Ms, 3 AMX 54s and an LT. Amazing game so far, honestly. But I am really curious to see what's going to happen now. The pressure is on Aqua. Yes, they can still make it through the lower bracket as well. But if Imo wins this next game, that's got to be a psychological blow as well. And let's see. Into the 4th game of this best of 7. Let's have a look. With Bombardino not going up the hill, he's going to go towards the base A side. Imo sending most of their forces towards the middle or the citadel. And there we have the E50Ms, one of them getting a little bit of a nudge. Are they both going to make it? Yes, they are. Oleg taking a little bit of a hit. Bombardino has to be careful. He's only a little LT and there are 2 E50Ms straight in front of him. Wildburger holding base A is being looked at, but pretty much not touched. Blind shots happening. Blind shots happening into the corner as well, but there's no one there. I think they expect Spacey to be there, but he's not there yet. He might be going there right now, though. I think he's being told not to. Oleg is there. Zerd got spotted. And we have Reaction and Flexus is getting spotted as well, but they don't know exactly where from, I think. I think they can thereabout guess, because we see blind shots, but they're blind shooting these bushes. There he is. We now have Aqua Bombardino peeking out a bit too far, but they do get the base for it, but it cost them quite a bit of HP. They're also getting in each other's way, which is not helping them retreat at all. But the base is theirs. And that puts the pressure on Imol to cap a base. The Bombardino going to relocate. With Rhymes Like Dimes getting spotted. So does Wildburger though. So they know where he was at. The Hills being very careful, got spotted by Bjorn at the other side. So they take position accordingly. But it also means that base C is not an option for Imol right now. And they will have to think of something else. Reaction, now getting spotted again. The position that Wildburger was at is getting shot at. They think that he's here again. But he's just holding. He is not there to do damage. He is literally just there to hold. And of course, we now also have Bombardino on the hills to spot and see what happens. This is always like, when they're standing that still, I kind of worry about my game not working. But we do see some movement. That's what she said, and Comorium moving around. Potentially to see if they can catch the light tanks and maybe base C. We're now at 500 points for Aqua. Bjorn gets spotted. So does the Hills. Wildburger immediately leaves his position. Flexus is losing a lot of HP. Immo is pushing into the corner. Bombardino is getting spotted as well. Base C is getting reset. Favela is still there. Rhymes Like Dimes is not currently spotted. They might have to let them get base C. And they do. But there's a 300 point difference between them. Bombardino is spotted. He is being careful. Favela is the one that is seemingly alone, but not quite. That was a blind shot into Reaction, I think. I think they were trying to shoot Rhymes Like Dimes, and Reaction took the hit there. Just over 2 minutes left to go. And now Emo is definitely under pressure. Now we have Comorian getting shot at by Zerd. Oleg wanted to get into base A. That's not going to happen cheaply. Spacey is relocating. Ghosty going to go for the spots. Spacey just has to turn and shoot. And he does. 1.5 minutes left to go. Oleg should be going down at the next reload. And he does. Rhymes Like Dimes now in a tricky position is being held down. He is getting shots into Ghosty though. Zerd not looking too healthy. That's what she said, not looking healthy at all either. Ghosty is just dropping down. Might still be getting shot at. But we are 1 minute and 11 seconds away. Favela went down, but we are at 800 points. We now have Rhymes Like Dimes being focused on Bombardino. Bit too nervous there. 55 seconds left to go. It is 6v5. Lots of unhealthy targets everywhere. Zerd turning around, sensing that Comorian would be there. And Zerd decides to drop down and survive that way. That's what she said. Reaction both go down. 35 seconds left to go. 6 versus 3. Comorian is going to meet Wildburger. Wildburger takes him out. Now it's just the Flexorcist who is getting shot at over there. But we do hit the 1k point border there. And Aqua has the game. Aqua playing more careful now. Also using the cheeky positions. Which makes all the difference. And getting that base cap. It cost them HP, but it won them the game. So we are moving on to our third map for this matchup. We're going to go to Rockfield, which looks like this. Always an interesting map for tours. Mainly because we have 3 bases, 1 in the middle and 2 on each side. And the thing is that usually one team gets one and one team gets the other, but sometimes we see a play for B. And that is always a tricky thing to do, because you kind of... It's a no guts, no glory move. But it can work out, so that's the thing. Which way will it go? So I'm looking forward to seeing this match as well. Again, the pressure is on Aqua. Immor only needs 1 more win to go through to the upper bracket. But Aqua has to win 3 in a row. Both teams completely ready. Aqua taking 5 AMX 54s, an E50M and an LT. And Immor sporting 4 AMX 54s, 2 Super Conquerors and an E50M. Let's see. Can Aqua get back up? Are they going to make it all the way to the tiebreaker, and then we'll see who takes it home? Well, technically speaking, like I said, it is double elimination. They can still both end up in the grand finals. But after having seen Aqua be so strong in the round robins, it is weird to see them behind this much. And let's see. It will be all about the bases and the points and seeing who survives what. Wildburger heading towards the A section to do some spotting. That's what she said, together with Spacey going to spot each other. Oleg gets spotted already. And this is the thing, there's quite a bit of Aqua. Oof. Bombardino and Oleg, the first ones to take hits here. That's what she said is heading out of there. Spacey going for the early cap. Immor doing the same on the other side. Wildburger moving in to get some spotting in. Very cheeky decap, that. That he got away with that. He is wiggling his head, but the AMX is a very tall tank. He might get away with it now, though. Not against HE, and he's kind of forced... He's not lost a lot of HP, but he also knows that he's likely going to get slowly but surely farmed there. And now he's going to go try again. He gets spotted immediately. Oleg losing more HP. 100 point advantage. Ooh, cheeky. Wildburger did get spotted for that shot, though. And now we have Immor pushing on the other side. That bounced on Wildburger, that shot. C is getting stolen. Aqua is basically being forced to turn around. Aquilino losing a lot of HP. That is not something they can afford. Favela. Now, heading into the base, losing more HP for that. He does not have the HP to miss here. Losing more. He can't get out of there either. And he's slowly but surely just being farmed. And he gets taken out. And that puts Imo at a big advantage here. They have the HP advantage. They have the gun advantage. Wildburger also getting spotted now. Aqua is too spread out. Making little micro battles everywhere. Zerd is pushing in. Bombardino is being chased. They want to take out Comorian. But they can't waste too much time to do shots. Now we have Wildburger moving in, losing a lot of HP very, very quickly. Comorian being set upon. They need those kills. They need the gun advantage back. Oleg goes down as well. Zerd got set on fire. That's also not going to go well for him. Spacey losing HP. Wildburger being protected by Ghosty. But Zerd goes down. There's a 3-gun advantage for Immol. Wildburger survives a split second longer. Might actually survive this. No, he does not. Now we have Ghosty versus That's What She Said. He should take him out, and he does. But it is 2v4. And they can't afford to lose any HP. He kind of has to risk it at the same time. With reaction arriving there as well. Which they don't know yet. Ghosty's being set upon by the Flex Assist. Who just has too much HP. He does bounce that, but the heals... Basically, there's a 3.5k HP versus now 257. There he goes, and Imo is through to the upper bracket. And Aqua will have to fight their way back through the lower bracket. I'm pretty sure most of us did not see that coming. And that's not anything saying about Imo, because they are absolutely epic as well. But Aqua having been so strong to be defeated by a 4-1... that is unexpected. Well, congratulations to Imo for going through to the upper bracket. Let's see. We have about half an hour left before we get the next match. Is this... This is still going as well. That's going to be interesting as well. So we don't know yet who Aqua will be against. We do know that we will be following them again. I have some lovely little replays. And I'm going to show you some. Some of which are by buttons. Let's see. E6 is basically one of my beloved tanks. I don't really like the legendary camel. It could do so much better. But I do absolutely love the tank. Let's see. Also, if you are in one of the teams, please refrain from posting spoilers. Because I will eat you from my channel. And I don't want to. Buttons having some close contact with the rinoceronte. I need to play that again. I don't play it enough, honestly. Cheeky shot there. Beautiful. That is such a cheeky little tank, though. One of the few TDs that I actually enjoy driving these days. I don't mind the turreted TDs, to be honest. He's getting some nice bounces in. He's got next to no help. And he's deciding that he... How did he bounce that, honestly? I mean, he didn't bounce that, but that first bounce is ridiculous. Ooh, now he's getting help. Noise, noise. E100 now wanted to get that shot in. He misses, though. That's a good thing. Also love the name. He's got an extra head. There we go. Now he can fall down. I like how the TD is actually complaining about the heavies. Though some of them are, yes, a bit special. I do not mind that people not being able to chat in EU, to be honest. The only one I would want to talk to is my platoon mate, because that can be interesting information. Nice. Nice. To be fair, a tank that is known for camping like the whole way, all day, every day, cannot really complain about people camping. I was just gonna say, where's the Kran? Let's see. This is always nice. Create a crossfire. Oh, that is painful though. Crossfire is supposed to go into them, not you. There goes fried chicken. He gave it his best. You make it look so easy though, Button. OP. Nice. Yes. Button is definitely OP. He needs nerfed, really. Lovely ace. To be fair, we should probably call him Showers, but I'm gonna stick with Buttons because I only know him as Buttons. Not disputing, by the way, that that 6 CTP was a little bit special. But still. Lovely little game there. So I'm going to now insert a game that I've been wanting to watch, and I've had to keep myself from showing both the games from Trapmelon on the Apex stream. I'm probably going to show these tomorrow as well, to be honest, because I haven't watched this, but I know the result, and I just can't even. I'm trying to sort of like space out the games that I've got. And the Woven, for me, this is a meme tank. It's like playing the Talk, and up to a level like playing the 1A3. It is such, well, also the shit one. It's like a combination of those. It's a meme to drive. It is so huge, but when it works so beautifully. They both want that bush. Oh, that did not pen. You have to be careful to not get spotted. To be fair, you cannot push people like that, though. At this stage, I would... Ooh, is he... Oh, beautiful. That was a bounce, and then it hit him and set him on fire. That's just mean. Parrot arriving. They have a while to reload. But Trap is definitely goaded. No, you need to push E100. He's not doing it, though. There's no one there to spot him anymore either. And with him getting spotted, he has to be careful of that as well. Let's see. Mino arriving. Not looking at him though. And another, and another. Oh, he does eat one for it. The reload, the clip reload is so long, but basically just the damage that you can do when you have the chance to reload is just insane. Real's not looking too healthy. Oh, that is a juicy target. If it hits, I was gonna say. It's a very expensive shot tank to take blind shots though. Because it takes so long to reload. Some of it did pen though. Let's see. We know that there's someone in the middle. That would be a juicy target. On the butt. Oh. No, don't go. That fire though. You lucky. Lucky. Insane. It's the reload that makes this so difficult a tank to drive. One sub 1B. Just needs to be spotted again. He is spotted. Real is trying to survive. But yeah, basically to me, the Waffen is definitely a meme tank to drive. I don't touch it that often. I'm happy that I have it. Oh, that poor grill. He moved all the way over there. Can he get the shots in there, though? No, he can't. He has all 3 shells left. Let's see. It is also not the fastest tank. That's also a thing. Let's see. He's not spawning them. I'm not sure if they're both there. Oh, no, they're not. There, you are a giant target. That was very needed. Now he just has to wait and out reload the E100. And then somehow still decap the base as well. Which I think is where he's going to go now. Because he doesn't really have a choice. I can't believe he escaped that. He missed. There we go. Now he just has to somehow avoid getting hit by the E100 even though he's in a ginormous tank. while reloading for another 18 seconds. Ooh. Oh jeez, this is way too intense. He needs the E100 to shoot. 16 seconds, you do not have the time. He 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, he got it! Holy crap! Really insane. Just look at this, honestly. How OP is this? Like, seriously, this man in this tank. It's just insane. Beautiful game. Very, very cheeky game. Let's see, we've still got some time. I'm going to cheekily show you one of my own games now. And after the next matchup, we will also have some time. See, like I said, I was being carried hard today, but this is one of the few games where I did well. I do like the lion. I don't love it. It's not like the Spaghetti 65 46 or the carrot. It's a different kind of love. It's still an auto reloader, so I prefer it by default over most other tanks. But yeah, like I said before, I have a very high no guts, no glory playstyle. So knowing that most of the team is just coming with me, I decide to go for a no guts, no glory move. He misses me, and I know I have to be careful because they might be on the other side and kind of want to cap the base as well. Now I have to be careful, but now I've got friends with me. So I just reload in peace. I also want to cap the base, so I angle my tank a little bit different. And then just wait. And then I move back because I don't want to get shot by him. And I thought for sure that the 268 would be my downfall. Or the people at A, because they could be shooting me right now. But he's just not even looking at me, like, at all. I was hoping to get a shot in, because I needed TD kills. And of course that didn't go well either. Because there's a rock there. And all of a sudden, it is already 7 versus 4. To be fair, I do know that supremacy was a big part of this ace. And there's also that thing where you could potentially, like, if you're right behind a Jaeger, your shots can auto bounce because your gun is basically inside the tank, and that doesn't work. He missed me by a mile. But I can't shoot him now. Not really done all that much here. I think the ace bar on the line is a bit low right now. But I have a friend. So when I know that he's looking at me, I decide to not make the push. And just wait for my friend to come. Because there comes the blue steel up the middle. 60 DP, bouncing on me somehow, I don't know. And now it's just these two. But I did get some nice assisted damage. And no idea how that penned. Also still don't want to get shot by them. So I'm kind of using the blue steel as a mid shield right now. I mean, I've not had like a very bad game, I've just not had a very great one either. But did get some nice assisted damage. And just keep looking out of sniper mode to see if I should use my reserve shell, but I do use that, and that's the kill. And I did a lovely 4k damage. Thank you for giving me the replay buttons. I appreciate it. Little bit of assisted damage, but yeah, also like 400 supremacy points, which is definitely helpful with these aces. And yes, we do need to tune run. I should just hop on to do missions, so if I see you on then we can definitely tune a bit. But I generally don't play all that much, like as in long sessions, especially during tour season. It's just I can't. Let's see, we have time for at least one more. So I'm going to show... Ooh. I'm going to show off this one. Honestly, big fan of the Rinoceronte. Haven't played it in too long a time, really, but it's so lovely. It is an auto reloader, so basically the kind of tanks that I like most are auto reloaders and two-shot clippers, like the 7.52 and the Yo with the two-shot gun and the T77. But the Reno is a bit of both. It is an auto reloader, but it's also a little bit of a two-shot clipper. And it's got like this lovely little armor profile, and it's just such a cheeky tank, and I absolutely love it. That was a bit of a lag on the replay. Well, I7 doesn't want to peek out. Sherry misses. Maurinka does not. Maurinka does not want to be shot from there. And Maurinka does not really want to be there anymore. Oh no, you have to, like... I have a no guts, no glory playstyle. I kind of count on my team. But that is a lot more the case if I have a teammate. If I have a teammate that is I know is a good player and will support me, then I generally are very no guts, no glory. And that's not necessarily a good thing. It sometimes works absolute wonders and sometimes it does absolutely nothing at all. But if you have a team behind you, generally players, especially in randoms, players are generally afraid to push you, even if they have plenty of HP, because they fear the damage that you might do to them. His teammate just died. So you can be relatively safe being very forwards, as long as you've got cannon fodder with you. Oh, shot just a split second too soon there. But yeah, I definitely don't advise people to always to play like I do. Sometimes it works. It also is good to remember that I do have a 67% win rate, and that does not mean I'm OP or the best player. I'm definitely not, but I generally know how to use my team and basically the map enough to make it work. Let's see. Nice little bounce. He does take one hit for that. Like, all of them are there. Nice. Sherry did get taken out, though. The 1-1 has a lot of HP. Nice. Shitbone is being good and proper. Nice. Oh god, why did he go all the way? Cover did not mean come get me. It meant cover. Ooh, that bounce. Yes. Also, Reloaded and I get along very, very well. And that's also important to note. That FV is being a superb teammate, though. I can't believe he's managed to survive this long, mainly because they're just not focusing him. But that's beautiful. I think the FV wants to kill. He's got 4 kills already. I have a feeling he's not going to get it, though. There we go. That was some lovely teamwork, though. Lovely ace. Okay, so I'm quickly going to start one more because we do have time for one more. Probably. But I am going to skip a little bit in the beginning. There we go. That tank, though, like, I don't play it much because, honestly, I don't know why most of the tier 10 Chinese tanks are not my cup of tea. But when they hit, they pack a wallop. I do not have to... Oh, nice. Hello there. Getting some nice assisted damage there, though. He's finding all the tanks. Poof. He does take a bit of damage for that. Chieftain now wanting some attention. I thought for sure that you would have a lot more assisted damage there. You kind of need your driver back as well. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but Auto Reloaders and I, we just get along. My best games are in Auto Reloaders. That and Heaviums. Oh, that's a good bounce. They are just both trapped and can't move. Oof. Let's see. There goes the Fush. Is someone shooting at Marinka, or are they trying to shoot the chieftain through the building? Yeah, good. Now you got your driver back. Oof. That was costly. Rinoceronte is still alive, if barely. There's the Vicus. Beautiful. Now it's just the E75. He's got pretty much no support right now. Nice tracking shot. That's all he can hope for. Now he's fired, though. That means that we can get another shot in. Maybe. There we go. Beautiful. I think the line is a tricky tank to play with, though, because it's not as good as the carrot or the spaghetti, but it does have that reserve shell. Beautiful, quick game there. Lovely. A lot less assisted damage than I gave you credit for. Let's see. Room invite should be up like in half a minute. Demon lost from, let's see, by how much. That was a tiebreaker though. Interesting. There we go. We are going to start off on Middleberg. He's at 75. Basically, like, I don't know. It's just a playstyle of the Chinese tanks and I that we don't really get along. Mate might actually be the exception. I actually have the wrong tank selected. I usually do that in the Le Bizet. But in this case, because I don't have that on Apex server, it still had this selected when I crossed back over. Oh well. Anyhow, we're going to Middleberg. Middleberg, interesting map for tools. We usually see blind shots when people are going towards the hills, which is fun on its own. But we have two bases in the city, one in the hills. Usually the bases in the city are not abandoned, but they're not always kept. But usually there's one or two tanks behind them to make sure that the other team doesn't get them either. It is one of the OG maps of the game. I did like the older version better though. The hills were more fun that way. To be fair, Ren, you are an absolute monster in Chieftain. The amount of aces you've given me in the Chieftain is insane. But yeah, I just need to drive the Chinese once more. I did drive the BZ when I got the fancy camo for it, the snake one. And because it looks to die for, and I didn't do bad in it. We didn't win much, but I didn't do bad in it. So yeah, I should just give it another go, really. I think it's also because I'm not that big a fan of derp guns. Auto reloaders give me that nice little balance between fast reload and clipping. But here we are. We go into the room. Oh, Defiat is taking an E6. And we see two E100s. And just to note, the pressure is on now. Basically, both these teams have to win in order to stay into the tournament. Whoever loses this matchup is out of the tour. So the pressure is real now. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this will go. Both these teams have played absolutely wonderful. So, but the thing is that they can't all win, and I realize that, but I kind of want them to. So yeah, for Middleberg, we see Aqua ready with 3 Super Conquerors, a 215B, and 3 AMX 54s. And Demon is ready with an LT, 2 Chieftains, 2 E100s, an AMX 54, and potentially that E6. Also, Aqua is not taking any, like, fast tanks, so I am curious to see who will spawn in the hills. Did see your comments also, thank you. Tricky part is that because of the delay, it is sometimes difficult to communicate with the chat. So I try to, like, sometimes I see something and I will comment on it, but I try to not engage too much with it because you hear only my reaction like 3 minutes later. So that's always a tricky thing. But yeah, both teams are ready. Black when we started, Blitz was just so innocent, really. There wasn't much. Well, basically, I started a month after the game was launched. And it was just a pretty innocent game that way. It's gotten so much bigger in every sense of the word since then. Let's see, here we go. Into the first game of this best of 7. Let's see which of these teams is through to the top 3 and which of them is out. Oh, we actually have 2 Super Conquerors that spawned in the hills. This might be very dangerous. Pyroblast going immediately for the cap. Immediately takes a hit for it as well. Does not get the cap. And has to retreat. A and B are both been taken now. Pyroblast has to be careful. Watson and Copiant did get spotted now. And they're just taking holding positions. They don't really need to do much though. Bombardino might be able to get a shot in there, but he's mostly there to spot. You can see it with... He's not angling his gun in a way to shoot people. He's angling his gun. Now he can. For the most part, he is there to spot. The way that the gun is directed means that they spot people. It's the same for Spacey. They're not really there to do all the damage. They're just there to see who else is there. Zerd and Wildburger are protecting base A. Pyroblast is running around. But they probably know that maybe capping A will be very, very dangerous. He's running around through the city. Zerd getting spotted over there, all the way at the back. He does not shoot him though, and Zerd is retreating. Now unspotted again. But Zerd is not the only one there. They probably, now they know especially where the light is at. Zerd staying spotted a little while longer. And Pyroblast goes off running again. But they think now that Pyroblast is in town. And they don't know that Wildburger is there as well. So now all of Demon is heading into the hills. There's 4 tanks of Aqua there, mostly lying in wait. Pyroblast up the little hill there. And downtown they are just waiting. He's also being very careful not to knock down trees because that would betray where he's at immediately. But he is looking to see if anyone is going to go up the hill. So now, with Wheelino having been spotted, they know that there's at least 3 people in the hills. They don't know about Ghosty yet. And now we have Demon pushing. Pyroblast moving forwards. Base C getting capped. And we see immediately a reaction in town with Wildburger and Zerd heading towards base B. And they are not getting the push that they want, because right now all they're doing is losing HP and losing a base. The pressure is on Demon. They have to make this push and they have to make it count. They're going after Spacey. Spacey is the preferred target for Aqua, but Pub is the preferred target for Aqua. Spacey. Oh, Watson got almost deleted there. Pop not looking too healthy either. He does still get a shot in. And that's a nice little bounce there. They needed that. Pop and Pyro both go down, and with that, Aqua has the game. This was a push by Demon. That was not a push. And as such, they lost the advantage. The moment that they saw base B being capped, they should have known that they had a gun advantage up top. But they were patient, and as they did, Aqua pulled back more, and as they pushed, Aqua had the better cover, so it was a very costly push. One and a half minute left to go before we go into the second game on Middleberg. And let's see. This match did not quite go as Demon expected or wanted, obviously. The E100s are being switched out. So is the E6. And we're going to go to a 2 E50M, 3 AMX54, a Chieftain and a 215B lineup versus a Super Conqueror, 2 250Ms. Seriously, I'm struggling with the words, that's fun. And 4 AMX54s. Let's see. The thing is though, like with these matchups, I hate that one of them is out after this. I could just look at matches like this like forever. The games that we've had tonight so far have just been fabulous, and it's just been so fun to watch. And let's see. Into the second game we go. With Pyroblast turning after all. Blind shots happening. No damage has been done with them though. B is being taken. A is being protected but not taken. C is not being taken. Aqua has the base advantage now. Copiot looking to see if anyone is there. Does not spot anyone just yet though. And let's see. Copiot now moving. Going into the base. Does spot Bombardino there though. Wildburger is there as well, which they now know. Spacey taking a bit of a hit. But base B is kind of like, it's Aqua's. Base A has not been capped. They're going to go cap that now, but they're already 150 points at least behind by the time they cap it. And base C is not really cappable either. And that puts even more pressure on Demon now. They somehow have to get that point advantage back. Pyroblast taking a little bit of a hit by Favela. Zerd moving forwards. Kinda wonder if he's going to go for the cap. He's not spotting anyone just yet. They don't know where they all are. And this is the thing with Zerd. I always call him the sacrificial lamb. That's because he usually takes positions where he will be utterly murdered for it. But what he does supports the team enough to win. Wildburger getting shot at. 4 of the 6 are now spotted. And now Aqua is in potential danger because they have 3 guns in town, whereas Demon has 6 gun in the hills. Demon now pushing. C is getting capped. Wildburger is in danger, is being focused on here. Is getting shot from multiple directions. We have Copiot turning around. Base A is now getting stolen, but that's a very dangerous thing to do, though. Wildburger is going to go down. Big hit into Watson. The 3 in town are still trying to cap the base as well. Defiant losing HP very quickly. We have Pod has now been taken out. Zerd gets taken out. There goes Bombardino. Spacey shooting at Defiant more. Now has to be careful. Is dealing with a lot of guns in front of him. He needs that kill. He's not getting it. They are angling expertly, not giving him any damage. But he is occupying them. Spacey very low on HP. He does shoot Pyroblast more. And now he's 3v2 in town. Ghosty going after Zamestitl. B now being taken after all. Big hit into Zamestitl. They do need that kill. They do get it. And now they have to be careful. It is 5v3. But we're at 890 points. If they survive, Aqua has the match. But that's a big if. Because Parmesan has quite a bit of HP. They also need to keep them out of the base. Because that is going to not allow the points to go up that quickly. If Parmesan goes down and they need that kill, then they have it. Parmesan did not go down. They do get him now. 995 points. They have base B. Aqua has the game. Split second before Watson drove in there. What a game! Absolutely fantastic. See, this is what we're doing it for. Beautiful. And it's kind of like the matches that we had with Immo before are now similar to what's happening here, but then in Aqua's favor. The games are so close. We are moving on to Faust, which is my second favorite map in the game. The only night map that we currently have, and I find it a lot more enjoyable to play on than all the bright maps. 4 bases, which also makes it interesting to play on for Supremacy. I only play Supremacy, so that helps as well. The thing is that most of the time, people don't even really take the bases closest to their spawn in tours. But they go to... I need to sneeze, sorry. It's not happening. And they basically mainly go towards directions where they can get crossfire and stuff like that. Demon is now taking 2 Horis, though. That's interesting in and of itself. Demon going for an LT, an E50M, 2 Horis, a 215B, a Chieftain MK6, and an AMX54. Whereas Aqua is going for an E50M, 4 AMX54s, a 215B, and 1 Super Conqueror. Let's see. Countdown clock has begun. And we are going into the 3rd game in this best of 7. Also, I was just looking at the avatar from Zamestitl earlier today. Because he's been using the Ladybug look, which I appreciate, but he's actually got like the animated first place ratings avatar, which is insane. That basically means he was first place in ratings in a season or a month. But still, that is utterly insane. The amount of time that goes into that. Pyroblast going up the ramp together with Copiot. And again, like I said, this is what I mean. They're not really going for the bases. They're going for spotting. Never mind, Samestito is going straight to base B. That is a cheeky move. Base A is completely neglected right now. And Samestito has actually been spotted for his actions. But he gets away with it. Pop is also spotted. Has to be careful not to go in here. He does land a nice one into Bombardino there. Also, I like how I can fly underneath here. It means that both teams have a base now, but base A is likely going to get capped. Because there's no one there to decap it. Now we have Pyroblast moving towards base D. Going for that cap just to secure a point advantage. Because even if they start capping base A right now, it should be evening the points out. Samestito moving in. Actually has his sandbags activated, but is not getting shot for it. And most of Aqua is actually at base A. Now they're going to go for the cap. But by now they've lost the point advantage that they had. But pretty much all of Demon is tied down in their spawn. And that is interesting in and of itself. Because that will make it very tricky for Aqua to push them. Even though base B is relatively open. And I wonder if they're going to go for that. Because now we see Ghosty and Zerd moving in. And they are getting proxy spotted. But they might get away with capping the base here. Wildberger moving forwards, spotting Pyroblast. Oh, base B does get reset there. He just needs to wiggle. He's not spotted though. And now he's not penned, and not penned again. And Aqua stole the base. Wildberger being very forwards now, going up the ramp. Has to be very careful. Pyroblast losing HP. Pop now facing off with Ghosty. Both of them shooting Zerd, pulling back to help. That did not pen though. And that is two big guns to have in front of you. Ghosty. Oof, Samestito losing a lot of HP. Watson now moving in. Big hits into him. Zerd taking shots. Samestito losing more HP. Willino arriving. Wildberger going down. Base D is theirs, but we're at 840, well, 890 points. And we have Zamesito that went down. Pyroblast gets taken out, and with that they hit 1k points. And the game is for Aqua again. Beautiful game. Very cheeky. That basically stealing the base right from under their nose is something Demon had not prepared for. And that's exactly what Aqua did. And that makes it a 3-0, meaning that the next game that Aqua wins would ensure them a top 3 place and would kick Demon out of the tour. So the pressure is definitely on Demon now. They have to win 4 in a row to survive this. Just over a minute left to go. Aqua is taking 5 AMX 54s, a Super Conqueror and a Batchat. Whereas Demon is taking an LT, an E50M, two 215Bs, two Super Conquerors, and one AMX 54. And like I said, the pressure is definitely on now. And let's see. 35 seconds left to go before we go into the fourth game of this best of 7. I'm trying to access a remote control and basically I knocked everything off my cabinet. GG. Oh well. Countdown clock has begun. Let's see, can Aqua take this home? Like I said, pressure definitely on Demon now. Speed boost activated. Pyro going straight for the cap. Not spawning in, not capping in the Wildburger, not going for the cap there. But crossing on, because base B is getting capped. Demon going for a cheeky move here. Samastito has been spotted. They can't really afford to look at him because then they will get shot as well. Samastito keeping the hills and Havela spotted. And now Demon has 2 caps. Whereas Aqua has none. A now being capped. But they kind of need to steal one. Base D is also being capped because they have to now. Favela taking a bit of a hit. That's a very cheeky place to get shot from. I think he has like a split position to get the shot. Now we have Bombardino getting pushed. Demon having all the crossfire all of a sudden. Zerd being careful. But they know Pyroblast is there. Favela losing more HP. Aqua is in a very tricky position here. Zerd is holding, he can't move from there. Bombardino is getting shot all the way across from there. And there's not much he can do about it. Parmesan losing a little bit of HP. Pyroblast moving down the ramp. Going to get behind Zerd now. Zerd is focusing on Defiat on the other side. But he is losing a lot of HP and it did not pen. Parmesan low on HP, but Zerd is being eaten alive here. And can't really do anything about it. Base D has been stolen. Bombardino is facing off against Pop. Pop is getting shot at. But so is Bombardino. And Bombardino is gone. That is a gun advantage. The hills goes down to 2 gun advantage. Pop not looking too healthy. Zamestito getting out of there. And it's all about the bases. C has been stolen, but we have Demon already at 840 points. Dr. Watson going to come up behind Spacey. He does get that shot in, and that shot goes in as well. A is being stolen. We're nearing 900 points. Favela goes down 970. All they need to do is survive a little bit longer, or maybe murder Ghosty. But they don't even have time for that. And the game is for Demon. Beautiful game. Very well played by Demon here. Going for the base cap supremacy, basically forcing Aqua into action and slowly but surely whittling them down. But we are moving on to Dynasty Sprawl. Dynasty Sprawl looks like this. It is the panda map. Like if you look at the minimap from above, it is a panda. There are 3 bases. Lots of lines of fire into all of them, to be fair. But usually we see people looking at like the this place near base C. They're just looking to see if anyone is there, but most of the forces are generally focused more into town. Sometimes we see mice. Sometimes we see 6 Horis here. But Aqua is only taking 2 of them this time. Together with 3 AMX-54s, a Super Conqueror, and a Batchat, if that is what... No, it's another AMX-54. And on Demon's side we see 2 Chieftains, an E50M, 2 AMX-54s, a Super Conqueror, and 1 Hori. This is the map basically that made the Hori basically the meme tank for me this season, because we've seen several matches where Aqua was taking 6 Horis and 1 AMX-54, and it worked out beautifully. Insanely, but beautifully. And again, match point for Aqua. If they win any game now, then they are through to the top 3 and Demon is out. And let's see. Here we go. Again, pressure on Demon. They have to win every single game in order to survive the tour. In the tour, I should say. Let's see. Devyat heading towards the C area, which is also where most of Aqua is going and all of Demon is going. Wildburger is on his own. He's not spotting anyone. I wonder if he's going to go in for the base. No, he's going to go up the ramp there. Is he going to shoot Devyat there? Can he make that shot? He can make that shot, but he doesn't pen. He does not get spotted for it, though. Dr. Watson is lying in wait. He can see them through a sliver. Big hits into both of them. A now getting kept, Wildburger securing that. And basically people are holding. Ghosty has to be careful, can get shot from the middle there. Samastito losing a little bit of HP. And we have Pyroblast arriving at the back there in the Chieftain. Spacey taking a little bit of a hit. I'm feeling this like it's not, my stomach is all knotted. Just from the tension here. And I'm not even playing. Ghosty has to be very careful. I've been in that position a lot. It's another position where I really enjoy being. But it's also one of those positions, if they are in the position where Copiat is at, you will steadily be farmed there. Third pulling back. Oh, big hit into Copiats from the hills in the middle. Wildburger moving back towards the middle. Power Blast holding there as well. Wildburger again going to see if he can shoot Devyat. He cannot though. Again, no pen. But Aqua has a near 200 point advantage. Again, the shot not going into him. It is such a cheeky place to be though. He can only probably see like very little. Wildburger rotating again. Pop has been spotted. And the rest of them are holding. Copiat has actually moved position. And Aqua is nicely dug in here. Wildburger taking a hit and landing one. Is being quite forwards here. Fire lines here and there. Wildburger and Zerd both taking a hit. As does Spacey. Samestitel losing HP. Now we have action in the middle. Aqua going after Copiat and base B. Copiat not wanting to leave the base, making sure that it is actually kept before they move. Copiat very low on HP. Wildberg is basically being left alone. Copiat is the first one to be gone. They want Parmesan. They want their people to survive. They're going after Devyat. The heals is very low on HP, but so is Devyat. He goes down. A and B are both being stolen. The heals has to be careful. Does get taken out though. Base B is being reset. Bombardino losing HP facing Parmesan. But we have Bob being focused on over here by Ghosty and Zerd. Oh, that was a nice, basically Ghosty taking the shot there. Aqua has the base disadvantage now. They also have a gun disadvantage. Pop goes down. All the bases have been stolen. Lots of lines of fire. Zerd still alive, if barely. And this is stolen right from under their feet, really. Spacey moving forwards. They need that base. They need a base. They need all the bases. Big hits. Ooh, Spacey not getting that kill. Ghosty catching them. Bombardino goes down. Samestitel. Basically, they're very low on HP. Zerd goes down. Watson goes down. It is 2v3. Spacey is relatively healthy, but he is alone against 3. And he needs to somehow get the bases. And get the kills and get the points. And 850 points. 15 points it was. But that is going up relatively quickly. He is now making a move. He has to. But basically, anything he did, he is losing HP too quickly. There's not much he can do about it. And there he goes. And the game is for Demon again. Demon is getting back up. 3-2 now in favor of Aqua. Again, any game that Aqua wins, they are through and Demon is out. But so far, Demon has won twice in a row. That's also going to have a psychological effect. And we now see Demon getting ready with a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, a Chieftain MK6, an AMX-54, a Super Conqueror, a Hori, and IS-7 MA215B. Whereas Aqua is going for 4 AMX-54s, 2 Horis, and a Super Conqueror. "56 seconds left to go before we go into the 6th game of this best of 7. And it looks like I won't even have to show any replays by the time this matchup is over, because in 6 minutes, in 3 minutes by the time you hear this, the timers stop. So unless the game is like super quick, we can just fill it with tournament games. "20 seconds left to go." Like, I can basically, you know that feeling like right before you have a big exam at school? Like that nodding in your stomach. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. And here we go. Let's see. Do, do, do. The pressure is on. And it's gotta feel good for Demon to win twice in a row now. He's going to do some spot. He does spot Ghosty and Spacey. He also spots Third and Willino. All of Demon is around this area. Samestito and Wildburger exchanging shots here. The heels going straight for the base because no one is there. And that will give them a bit of pressure, which they desperately need right now. Pyroblast is running around, going back through the spawn. And of course they know that there's going to be a quick fast tank there. They just don't know exactly where he's at. Wildburger holding the hills, being quite forwards. And again, we're entering a position where we just need to wait. The heels is looking at the spawn. Wildburger does get spotted. They know that there's people there now. At the very least, one of them. Wildburger might be in for a big damage here. Takes a much bigger hit. They now know the Hori is there as well. Watson got spotted. Takes a big hit there. Now we have Pyroblast running around. The heel's getting shot at. They have to be careful. They can't really afford to lose a lot of HP. Wildburger rotating around. The heel's also rotating around. We have Bombardino shooting at Deviat and Zamestito, who are trying to get into the middle. Aqua is rotating back around, leaving Favela and Spacey, though they're relatively alone. Wildburger got spotted. Takes another hit. So does Watson, though. Base B is getting taken. A bit of a reset, but it's not going to cost them all that much. Ghosty losing more HP. Demon looking very strong. They do have an HP disadvantage. They have a point disadvantage. But most of the guns are together. And Zerd may be in trouble here. He is not without cover. Big hits into Copiat. They are blocking each other's shots a little bit though. Ghosty now, peeking out. Not quite peeking. Zerd, not looking too healthy. Spacey losing a lot of HP very, very quickly. Favela is dealing with Pop at the back there. HP is dropping everywhere. Wildburger is very low on HP, so is Zerd. Spacey is the first one gone. Zamestito, very low on HP now. Big hits into Deviat. There goes Zerd. That's the second gun gone. Demon keeping their guns alive. Wildburger still getting a cheeky shot in. Deviat taking out the hills. Base A is getting stolen. Wildburger is being set upon. Does shoot. Ooh, he manages to survive a split second longer, but then gets taken out. Aqua had a 3-0 advantage. Demon is bringing it back to a tiebreaker with a potential 7-0. There go, never mind, not a 7-0. Pop goes down as well. That was a very important kill to not get. They are all relatively low on HP, with the exception of Devyat and Bombardino looking quite healthy. But they do need to get all the kills. They need to get base B. Pyroblast is running around. Pyroblast could potentially be the man of the match here. Zamestito goes down. Now we have Favela in danger. If Pyroblast hits this shot, no, he does hit it, but it doesn't do enough damage. Bombardino arriving, but he is the TD, and in back there's Copiat. Bombardino goes down. There goes Devyat, and there goes Vilino, taking his head off quite literally. And Demon brings it back to a tiebreaker. Holy crap. I always used to say demo as well because I read it like English. But it is Demon, yeah. Guys, we're getting a tiebreaker. We're going from 3-0 to 3-3. Demon, what are you doing to me? Let's see. We're going to go to Molendank, which is my favorite map in the game. Not so much to just play on, but also just because of the looks. It is such a gorgeous map. 3 bases. Basically spread out in a single line, but hard to decap from any specific location from one base to another. Very interesting map for tool games. Can't wait to see what's going to happen here, because this is all important. It's all about the tiebreakers. Honestly, what are you doing to me? Fantastic, honestly. By the way, if you're watching through the portal, the timers have already stopped. We're going all the way to the tiebreaker here. It's fantastic. 30 seconds left to go. Demon now ready with 2 LTs, a Chieftain, a 215B, 2 Super Conquerors, and an AMX 54. And Aqua taking 3 AMX 54s, 2 Super Conquerors, and 2 E50Ms. Oh my god. Tiebreaker, guys. Like, seriously, Demon. Fabulous. Let's see. There we go. There's always this little fear that I might have forgotten to ready up somehow. Let's see, who's going to take this home tonight? Who's going on to the top 3? Who unfortunately has to drop out? Because honestly, these matches have been fantastic. Demon focusing on... That was shooting in the sky. Pyroblast going towards the middle. Going to go for a quick spot to see if anyone is there. He does spot the hills. And he does spot Spacey. And now they know that part of Aqua is in town. Pyro got spotted as well. Pop moving down. Also, I've never actually seen the Zeppelin crash, but there we have it. Beautiful animation. Samastito moving into the base. Demon going for the base cap advantage. While Burger at the back is heading towards base A. And they might be facing some opposition there. Base A is now getting capped. Watson is deciding that he does not really want to be there anymore. I think they might have hoped for another free cap, but they're not risking their LTs for it. Copiant holding in the middle. Demon has base C. They have the point advantage. It will be up to Aqua to change it. Copiant holding carefully. Windmill still going. The three of them that are left there. Not sure what was said there. Let's see. Spacey running back around. Zerd getting spotted there. Blind shot into where Watson just was. But he is no longer there. Shots being exchanged, but no damage done. Aqua will have to make a move at some point. We have Samestitel holding to make sure that no one can just push here. Base B is well protected. Base A is being left alone but watched so that they know if anyone is basically coming from there. And Aqua is rotating back around a little bit. Gathering most of their forces in the spawn section. Ghosty and Pop are both spotted. Copion takes a little bit of damage there. Parmesan has to be careful. Zerd getting shot at, but then blocked by Ghosty. Can't really easily get out there, but does not take a second shot for it though. Parmesan holding in the middle. Both exchanging shots there. At some point, Demon has to know that they are going to be pushing at some point. So they kind of need to preserve their HP for when that happens. Wahlberger moving forwards a little bit. Watson being careful there. We have Spacey and Bombardino moving in. Wahlberger is pushing together with Bombardino. Copiat is getting shot at. The LTs are hightailing it out of there. 730 points for Demon. Copiat is the not so much the weakest link, but the one most at risk. But now we have Demon pushing on the other side, going after Ghosty. Parmesan in a dangerous position though. Quite exposed where the rest is relatively safe. Ghosty is the preferred target. Parmesan is the preferred target for Aqua. Ghosty goes down. Parmesan is going to go down. We just don't know when exactly. Base B is getting capped. Spacey is getting decapped though. 865 points. Base C is being stolen. I don't know how that shot bounced on the ground. C has been stolen. This is now Demon's game to lose. They are going after Samestitel. Samestitel, very low on HP, is going to go down. And that will give Aqua the point advantage they so desperately need here. 890 points. Bombardino saving Favela. Base A is being stolen now. But it is all about the kills. Pop not looking too healthy. They need the kills desperately. Watson arriving. Favela getting shot. They need, really know. There he goes. So close. Pop. Oh, saved by Bombardino being shot down. 990, 995. 1k points. The Hills goes down as well in the game. The matchup. And the top 3 position, at the least, is for Demon. Holy crap, what a matchup. We went from 0-3 to 4-3, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely bloody awesome. What games. But I have to say, massive commiserations to Aqua, because you've been so freaking epic. And I hate that anyone has to go home, basically, but you still made top 4, so I hope you can still be proud of that. Because it is still a massive feat. You reached top 4 undefeated as well, like all the round robins you won. But holy crap, what a matchup. Absolutely fantastic. Massive congratulations to Demon for taking this home. Utterly ridiculous matches, but wow, so close. So let's see what happened in the APA 1 fourth. That was also a tiebreaker. Interesting. And it means that tomorrow we start with Immol versus Demon. And then whoever wins that has to face APA in the grand finals. But wow, these matches though. Fantastic. So yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed the stream and have obviously enjoyed the games, because you don't often get the games at this level. That's, well, you get literal games at this level, but just the way how close this was, and just amazing, utterly amazing. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed it, and I will be back tomorrow, first with APAC, and after that with EU again. And I hope to see you all then. So thank you all for watching. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.